Hello everyone. Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a river full of rubbish or water that looks dirty and smelly? That's actually what we call water pollution. Water pollution occurs when harmful substances such as rubbish, chemicals, oil, and waste contaminate rivers, lakes, and seas, making the water unsafe for humans, animals, and plants. And honestly, this is happening in Malaysia too. With more development, factories, and growing cities, more waste ends up in our rivers. Sometimes, people throw rubbish into drains, and sometimes, factories release waste without proper treatment. In fact, there have been cases in Malaysia where river pollution caused water supply disruptions, and thousands of people couldn't get clean water for days. So today, we want to talk about why this happens and what we can do to protect our water.
The objective of this video because we want people to realize that clean water is not something we should take for granted. Water is important for our health, our environment, and even for future generations. But water pollution happens because of several factors. First, industrial waste, where factories release chemicals into rivers. Another factor is domestic waste, when people throw rubbish and plastic into drains and rivers. Third, agriculture activities, where fertilizers and pesticides flows into water sources during rain. Lastly, improper sewage disposal and oil pollution, which contaminate rivers and seas. So, the truth is, most pollution happens because of human actions. And that means human can also stop it.
These are four implications of water pollution. Firstly, water pollution poses serious risk to human health. In Malaysia, polluted rivers and contaminated water sources can lead to waterborne diseases such as diarrhea, cholera, and skin infections, especially in rural areas and during flood seasons when clean water access becomes limited. Secondly, water pollution causes significant damage to aquatic ecosystems. For example, industrial waste and untreated sewage discharged into rivers such as the Sungai Kelang have resulted in fish deaths and the destruction of aquatic habitats, disrupting the natural balance of river ecosystems. Thirdly, water pollution leads to economic losses, particularly in the fishing and tourism sectors. In coastal areas like Port Dickson and Pulau Pangkor, polluted waters can reduce fish population and discourage tourists, affecting the income of fishermen and local business. Lastly, continued water pollution threatens the ability of clean water for future generations. Incidents such as river contamination in Selangor, which have caused water treatment plant shutdowns, show how pollution can disrupt water supply and lead to shortage of safe drinking water.
Responsible agencies. Water pollution is most directly related to Sustainable Development Goal SDG 6, which is clean water and sanitation. In Malaysia, several agencies are responsible for controlling water pollution. Firstly, the Department of Environment plays a key role in monitoring pollution levels and enforce environmental laws to prevent water contamination. The agency ensures that industry comply with regulations related to waste discharge and environmental protection. Secondly, local authorities also held responsibility for managing the waste disposal, and sanitation systems in order to keep water clean and safe for public use. In addition, the Department of Irrigation and Drainage is responsible for managing rivers, drainage system, and flood control. The agency works to reduce river pollution, prevent sedimentations, and protect water resources from environmental degradation. Apart from government agencies, non-government organizations also contribute for addressing water pollution through public awareness campaigns and cleanup programs. For example, the Ocean Conservancy advocates for policies to reduce ocean plastic pollution. Similarly, Greenpeace focuses on holding companies and government accountable for reducing plastic waste and protecting water ecosystem. Therefore, protecting water is not only the government's job, but every one of us plays a role in keeping our environment clean.
In conclusion, raising awareness about water pollution is essential to ensuring the protection and sustainability of water resources. Although government agencies and non-governmental organizations play significant roles in regulating, monitoring, and advocating for cleaner water, public awareness remains a key factor in preventing pollution. When individuals understand the causes and impacts of water pollution, they are more likely to adopt responsible behaviors such as proper waste disposal and water conservation.